Look, man, what's good, YouTube family? This your God Bless One. Thank you for watching another episode of I Smoke Hip Hop Live. Go ahead and hit that like button as I'm drinking this down right quick. Share this video as I'm drinking this. Joe Budden, you are a legendary hero. Shout out to Star to Reign. Star to Reign taught me this avenue of becoming your own boss. I learned from Star to Reign how to do your own thing. I just talked to Star today because I haven't been real cool speaking to him, but I'm looking at this Charlamagne the God, Joe Budden, Maul and Rory situation and DJ Academics turning up on people. You folks need to start, we need to start giving flowers to those entrepreneurs who gave us away. I gave my flowers today to Star to Reign, and I need to do more. I'm about to give my flowers now to Joe Budden. Joe Budden, I want y'all to listen to his reaction. Joe Budden basically is trying to explain why he's leaving Spotify to most folks. It was only an experiment to go to Spotify to see how things are run, which most business people should do. He was only learning the game to get vested investments into his own self and helping Ma and Rory, which are great friends of him, which he damn sure, I'm not going to say he put them on even though he did. I'm going to say he put them in a position where he can never say he made them and they can never say they have somebody making them. He even put his friends in position to be entrepreneurs because his Spotify deal also got Maul and Rory their own side deals behind the scenes. And now he's going to break it down why he can no longer stay in Spotify. Spotify doing the rigorous bullshit that they're doing, coming up with scams. Bro, it's no different from a pimp in the neighborhood selling some shit to a girl who needs to follow her dreams, bro. It's a scam. And now you got Charlamagne the God who sued me 3 years ago. Shout out to Charlamagne. He sued me 3 years ago. Charlamagne the God did. He sent his legal team at me, took videos down when he was going through the sexual situation with the Tiffany girl, educational purpose, and I left that alone because Charlamagne did a real nigga move behind the scenes. He turned down the things, took off the strikes, didn't get rid of the channel, and which is some fuckboy shit, by the way, because the news should be spread to everybody. I'm a journalist, Charlamagne the God. I gotta let her side speak too. You have the bigger platform. Those of us with a platform deserve to speak. But nonetheless, I still embrace Charlamagne's free spirit. I love Charlamagne the God, how he comes at people. He's selective. We learned that through the Troy Ave and Troy Ave and Tax Stone situation. He's very selective. But nonetheless, salute to you. But these dudes want this guy Joe Budden to become a corporate slave, and Joe Budden is gonna let Charlamagne the God know this is some of it right here. That is a conflict of interest. The radio has a podcast at the same time while having a radio, when the whole point of a podcast is supposed to be simulating a radio, but not with all the fancy gizmos and the corporate entities behind it. Therefore, you have a podcast left, which is nothing more than a radio that you get to filter, edit, highlight, and do all the X, Y's, and Z's and explicits of things too. You know what I mean? That you can't really do that much on a radio station. So you have two of the same things combined. I feel Joe, it's a nutshell in a whole. Charlamagne, you look crazy out here. Let's let Joe break class more for us. You guys, as I roll up my my vegetables, it's educational purpose. Joe Budden is right. When Spotify first kicked in the door, so many people like me who's a real content creator, not you fake content creators who call yourself a content creator, but you have no content and you create nothing. Zero. You don't create anything. So when he says this ain't a lie, bro. Robin Hood of this sector that he's in, this whole creation thing. You got folks like, now the one who paved the way of the entrepreneurship, moving how he moved, to me is Star to Reign. But Joe Budden is like the next Star to Reign. We thought it was Charlamagne the God, but he's the perfect yes man, and no disrespect in the show. So I'm gonna continue pushing pause. Look, Joe is not burning any bridges. To the eye of the beholder, the people's always in the back room. You're always like, why are you burning bridges? It's not burning bridges. I learned that in the military. It's not burning bridges when you look at somebody and you tell them bluntly what you deserve and what you need in life. It is not burning the bridge.
Whoa.
If you guys don't know what Joe is saying, he's basically speaking how, look, Charlamagne the God been #1 in the airwave. Not just well, I hate disrespecting DJ Envy and Angela Yee. I know everybody want to give love to Charlamagne only, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. Everything is a chemistry. Even if Charlamagne is the star, no star can shine bright without having a chemistry to go with it. So DJ Envy is needed. Angela Yee is needed. They've been #1 for over 10 years, and he's satisfied with what iHeartMedia gives him. And that is a problem. There's nothing wrong to go work for iHeart. There's nothing wrong to go work for Spotify and all these companies. But don't you have a goal and a dream to own your own brand? So you're giving and selling your brand away to these corporate entities, and you're letting them have everything. You have no say so in what your creativeness is. So how can you then call yourself a creative creator or content creator or artist anymore if you're not governed or don't have governorship over anything you do? Position, it would be beneficial for me to go work for iHeart, to go work for Spotify. But when you have been a trailblazer like Star to Reign or Joe Budden, Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy, all of them, they're trailblazers. So what does it say when the trailblazers are dying to go be corporate slaves compared to go doing your own and not allowing people or giving people dreams and hopes of their own? The elites look at it as, okay, if we own Charlamagne the God, we're not going to give this nigga over here his own. Look, we even have Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan has a different deal, and I'm not trying to be biased, racist, none of that. Look, let's just be real, man. Joe Rogan can sell to the masses because he's white. He has black people who love him, white, Spanish, all that. Now, Joe Budden is the same thing. He has whites who love him, Spanish, all that. But the problem is these corporates are not going to give it to a black man like that. I don't even like crying racism, but let's just keep it real. And Charlamagne the God doesn't look at it that way. He's staring at a Joe Rogan contract. And these are facts. And I hate to tell you guys the truth. Charlamagne, if he doesn't go do for thyself, he will never reach a Joe Rogan situation.
So what splits are you about to get?
Facts. I just said it. See, if they want to participate in what I'm building that they're not building, I'll say yes because of their platform, the people that I can reach. YouTube has been iffy, so I don't like counting all my blessings on YouTube. If YouTube would stop today, I'm not saying Blessone will be over with. I'm a creator. I know I'll find a way. I know whatever platform's out there, I'll kick in the door open because I'm a go-getter, I'm a hustler, all that. But at the end of the day, this whole point is to brand and push out my brand and business. So I will clearly jump on the bandwagon of iHeartMedia and Spotify. But Joe and them already build their brand to a successful multi-million-dollar entity. Why give all that away what you build and work for somebody who doesn't need much? They want to give their platform when your platform is bigger than their fucking platform. That's the point. It's written in the contract. Look, let me hurt y'all feelings. There's a lot of things written in the contract, but they write it loosely so they can have loopholes in them. Or what are the loopholes? Well, go to any smart lawyers are out there. When these corporate have their lawyer teams, they have teams of lawyers, not just one. They take months, if not years, to find loopholes in your contract. So no matter what they told you or promised you, they still can get out of that shit and embarrass the hell out you and make you realize you are a corporate slave nonetheless.
Hey, before I get into that, I'm trying to explain to Charlamagne what it is. Because if you can't see it, if you think you know, that's when they get you.
If you can't see it and you think you know, that's when they fucking get you. That's when they get all of us. No matter, that's like the drug business. I'm selling you some bap ass weed, but I think I know that it's lit. I think I know it's and they, boom, they hoodwink me right there. So Charlamagne and all these people are hoodwink. It's not even his own fault, to keep it real with you. He's just so bought into the system. The system been taking Charlamagne the God so good, it been taking care of him. And not just Charlamagne the God. When I say Charlamagne the God, I'm speaking of all these people in this corporate world. Look at Joe sweating on the screen. He is sweating right now. My nigga Joe is letting y'all know how much he's trying to break free these shackles that people in the likes of Charlamagne the God is still being bound and shackled to. Minds can't picture. In fact, I'm pretty sure some of the people who are even watching Joe Budden and me right now can't picture what Joe is about to explain to you. So to tell somebody to picture a picture when their lens are scripted different, their lens are prescribed different, and they're in a total different world than you and I, there's no way they can picture than what you're trying to draw an artistic conversation to have, Charlamagne the God. So while you're reaching out here, you're seeking things subliminally, and to me it's a subliminal diss. It's like your dog handler, I mean your handlers, which is your dog trainers, because you're the dog, you're the cattle, allegedly. They sent you to go say this at Joe Budden. They might have not said it verbatimly. I think they did say it verbatimly. Like, hey, Charlamagne, I need you to get on his neck. But here's other ways they do it. They have curriculums for these people to look and guidelines. Look, this is what we're going to be talking about today. You can pick, but this is what you want to look. Joe just did a crazy haymaker move. He's leaving Spotify. He's not renewing the contract. We need y'all to, because this comes in a way of all of us. And Charlamagne feeds and believes into this. Even though I don't rock with Dr. Boy's Watkins like that, lately I've been finding myself listening to a lot of Dr. Boy's Watkins videos. You know what I mean? A lot. Even if he's a scam artist or not, you can always obtain knowledge from somebody giving you free game. And some of the game he was giving us about this Joe Budden and Charlamagne the God situation is fire, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was fire. I would never deprive you guys of real knowledge. And I think we should go listen to a Joe Budden but more of a Dr. Boy's Watkins. And let me just say it in a nutshell. He's saying Charlamagne the God is bending his ass educational purpose and bending his tail down to the corporate masses and media. That's the business in it. Finding a way to shut up folks like us. We all can't be Joe Rogan. Let's just remember that. Most white guys can't even get a deal like Joe Rogan, is what Joe Budden is saying. He's trying to say black dudes damn sure can't get it. If some of these white guys can't get that deal, you know you and I damn sure not going to get this Joe Rogan deal. And he's even also helping Joe Rogan out, saying Joe didn't even need to go with these masses. He could have go work out his own type of little structure of deals. Because if you look at Joe Rogan's deal in a nutshell, did he really win? Did he really win? Maybe generational wealth to some degree he has, but look at versus what he's worth and what he could have gained and got. So I gotta feel Joe Budden on this. In fact, I'm done playing the rest of Joe Budden. Y'all can go check out the links of that. I'm just more telling y'all, stop being a follower your whole life. Sometimes you do. I know it's cliche, but sometimes you do have to look in that mirror. You do have to look at yourself and know thy worth. Thy worth. What you contribute to this world, what you expect to get back. You should expect to get something back. Maybe not monetary, but something of value, what you're putting out into the world. Because every energy you put out is always going to come back. So why not that positive come back with enough positive you put out there into your brand, into your business that you build with these? It's crazy that Charlamagne the God will have a conversation like that with Joe Budden behind the scenes and in front of the camera. Meaning you had two chances to make a right. Behind the scenes, you were a slave, which we should be more free behind the scenes. And in front of the camera, you were a slave, which let me furthermore know he's not only a slave, he's a willing slave. He's somebody who knows the situations and he has given himself into it because he is now dependent upon the machines. Where Joe, Maul, and Rory are go-getters who know what it feels like to always own your own. If you look at all three, I know DJ Academic said all this and that. DJ Academic is a corporate hamster entity. We're going to put it that way. He's a corporate hamster entity. He's not even a slave. I can't call the man a slave when he openly wants to do all this. He's down for it. So it just is what it is, man. Look, I'm your God bless one, man. Love your family. Love your kids and stay blessed. Go subscribe to the Joe Budden Show, man. 100.